Good morning all. The time's about 7:30 here in Christchurch. 21st of February 2021. It's been a while since I've done this, so I thought I'd do another one. So the difference between this one and the last couple is the fact that we are not in lockdown. Thank God. So I don't know where we'll end up going today, but anyway, time will tell. At the moment we are heading towards the wetlands, and we'll see how we get on after that. It's about 15 degrees here at the moment, bit of cloud around, which I'm not objecting to, especially when you get straight out of bed, go and jump in a random dog's food and decide to go for a walk. So tomorrow is the 22nd of February, which marks the 10-year anniversary for the big earthquakes here in Christchurch. So it's going to be a rather interesting day for a few people, I suspect. Filled with emotion. It's a day that a lot of lives changed. Unfortunately, 185 of those lives ended. How much I remember of it? I remember sitting at home in New Plymouth and seeing the chandelier in the lounge swinging so much that it was hitting the ceiling. I can't remember the exact magnitude of the quake, but it happened right in the middle of the day. So we do have a couple of walks planned for the next month or so. Our event list is pretty full. Next weekend we've got 2 fundraisers that I'm helping out for the Child Cancer Foundation. First is on the 26th from 4 till 6 at Durham Street, New World. And the second is on the Saturday the 27th, 4 till 6 at New World Island. And then on the 28th, we take on the mad task of doing a 10k walk as part of the Christchurch Motorway Half Marathon. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? So yeah, hopefully it's not too hot on the 28th. Looking out further, on the 6th of March, I'm involved with a fundraiser for the SPCA. I'll be at Pack and Save Morehouse from 2 till 4, fundraising for the SPCA. I was originally scheduled to be at Horswell New World. However, the coordinator thought it would be a great idea to try and get a dog in the city, because the 3 city sites, Eastgate, Pack and Save Morehouse and South City Mall, you can't have pets. So, a bit of outside the box thinking, and yeah, that's where we're scheduled to go. So we're now walking up alongside Sparks Road on the cycleway here. Bit of traffic this morning. Had some flashes of lights and some toots. People slowing down. Probably getting photos. Yeah, so the 6th, we're doing the SPCA thing. On the 7th of March is the Children's Day out at Taipoi. So we'll be out there pretty much all day. Beyond that, I could be involved with the City to Surf, doing the 6K walk on the 21st of March. Then on the 27th of March is the Kauai Fan Fest in at the library. Could be involved with that. Another person slowing down to take a photo. Beyond that, Easter, haven't really got anything yet. But the weekend after Easter is going to be a big one. Might have some footpaw repairs to do after that. As the 10th of April is Relay for Life at Dudley Park in Raniora. So that's a big 10-hour basically walk around in circles event. And then the following day is the Walk for Dementia from 10:30 till 12. The dog up the side here is awake, obviously. Thankfully on the chain. Beyond the 11th, I don't really have much. So yeah, we're on a morning walk, coming down the side of Sparks Road, heading towards the wetlands. Quite obvious that the cars are slowing down, they're getting a bit of a hoot out of it. Probably hear them tooting away. So yeah, beautiful morning here. Like I say, it's just overcast, the sun's starting to come out a bit over the hills on my right. So we're just coming up on the wetlands now. Definitely been a few cars tooting, waving, flashing lights. Haven't had anyone pull up for a photo yet. Keyword there is yet. No cars in the car park. So that's currently looking back up towards the Port Hills. I stand corrected, one car's just driven in. That's part of the reason for doing this walk so early. Less dogs to contend with. It's such a nice area here. Very, very popular spot for walking dogs. Kind of ironic, isn't it? So yeah, beautiful lake here. It's one of its lower levels. How you doing? One thing that is great to see, regardless of the earthquakes and all the other stuff happening in the world at the moment, coronavirus going around, people are still friendly. They haven't lost their friendly side, and that's great to see. A lot of places I know of overseas, as soon as trouble hits, people take on a whole different side to them. Here in New Zealand though, generally, they've always remained happy. As the song says, always look at the bright side of life. No matter what you're going through, keep your chin up. It can be hard, I know. Never take life for granted. I saw a post this morning by a friend of mine. His mother is not very well at all. Her number at the moment is down to days. It's a timely reminder. Enjoy what you have today, because it could be gone tomorrow. Life is full of curveballs. You never know when you're going to get one. They can come thick and fast. Life can change so quickly. Personal story. I'd finished off an afternoon shift in servicing one night on a Tuesday night. Had a look at my phone and I had a missed call from my mum. I didn't ring it back until after I'd had a shower. Unfortunately, when I did ring it, I received the news that my uncle, a taxi driver who was beaten up in his taxi and found a urinary stool, going back a few years now, he had been found dead in his flat. The reason was unknown, but because of his beatings, he received a head injury. So we suspect it was because of that. However, it wasn't all doom and gloom, his beating. One of the positive sides was that he quit smoking. He was quite a heavy smoker. When they got him into hospital and they found out that he was a smoker, they put a patch on him, and he had a reaction to the patch. So they removed the patch, and yeah, that's pretty much how he stopped. He did try, but then remarked he didn't like it. How you doing? So yeah, and this time we've now walked up to the far end of the wetlands. If we spin around, that's looking up towards the Port Hills and Cashmere area. Looking down towards Waltham. That's probably about where town would be. And then we spin back around somewhere that way is Hallsville. Probably directly behind us is about Hornby. How you doing? I get that comment a lot, something you don't see every day. I wonder why. I'm now walking back down the other side of the wetland. On my right, there's a bit of a stream, swampy area, and on the left there's a whole lot of mangroves. So it's Henderson's Road on my right. Even now cars are slowing down because they can see something strange in the neighbourhood. Hopefully they don't call Ghostbusters. Yeah, so I was hoping to go for a drive on a train yesterday out at the Christchurch Life Steamers in Plains Island. Didn't quite work out though. When we got out there, a couple of guys were fixing steam locos, so I thought I'd jump in and give them a hand. By the time we realised what the time was, it was a bit too late to do it, so we shall try again another day. I had initially planned to do it today, but hey, we're out here enjoying a walk in the nice cool morning air. Even though it is cooler outside, I am still quite as warm inside. But hey, that's what you get. So yeah, a couple of other walks that I have planned to do in suit, not relating to any events or anything. One is a walk up around Cashmere Road, which sort of goes out a bit into the country, up around some new housing developments and stuff. Probably end up to be about 9 kilometres. Nice training run for that half marathon next weekend. Another one is around Horsell Quarry area. That will involve two rather big hills. I can't remember exactly how high I have to climb, but yeah, if you've ever been to Horsell Quarry, planning to do the quarry rim track and then the other track on this side of the quarry. So I'll definitely be videoing those, taking a few photos and that, so keep an eye out for those. All of these are of course weather dependent, and of course dependent on what time I have available. Certainly won't be done in the next couple of days, as I'll be busy with train stuff. But yeah, Horsell Quarry, if you've ever seen the photos, beautiful place. Absolutely stunning place, especially in the evenings. As the sun sinks in the west, get some really nice photos from the top of the quarry rim track. Hopefully we can show you some of those when we do our suit walk up there. And then on this side of the quarry, at the top of the hill, get some nice overview shots looking back into it. There is a dog exercise park there, so we're going to have to do a bit of walking around that. That's the one place in Horsell Quarry where dogs are allowed off leash. Probably a good idea that I don't really go near that place. Or that area, should I say. So we're coming up to a little branch track and take a little loop off the side here to get over to Henderson's Road. There are a couple of car parks here. The main one is off Sparks Road though. The one off Henderson's Road is pretty much a park on the side of the road and hope for the best. So we're now back down on the Sparks Road end of the wetland. We come off the path slightly. We can get a bit of a view of the lake. So there was another lake down the other end. We use that for photos, so if you head to the Relay Rail Facebook page, you'll be able to see all of those. So at the moment I'm using my selfie stick. Generally I hold it with my left hand. Works well until your left arm goes numb. So there's a few drainage channels feeding the lake. Currently on top of one now. So yeah, we'll head back down Sparks Road, heading back towards home. Temperature's starting to rise a little bit. We're meant to get to a high of about 26, 27 degrees today. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to do this in the cool of the day. We've definitely had more toots and stuff this morning. Here comes a motorcycle. Not too sure what his idea there was. He was just pulling a bit wheelie down the road, proving how much of a twit he is. His mate following behind him. But anyway, so we're not too far off the lights to head back into Hawthorne. Been a pretty good walk. Got some nice photos, like I say. Have a look at the Relay Rail Dog page on Facebook for the photos. Can also keep watch on all the events and that I'll be attending. Generally, I'll try and share them beforehand and on the day. Some events though, we just share on the day, because some of them are a bit impromptu. Be sure to check out the True Life Characters page as well on Facebook. Most of the events that I go to, TLC also attends as well. We have all sorts of cosplayers that come along. Spider-Man, Batman, Catwoman, Yoda, Mandalorians. Even stormtroopers as well. So yeah, that's True Life Characters and Relay Rail Dog. Find us on Facebook. Sounds like another motorcycle. As you can see, quite a few cars coming down here. How you doing? So yeah, we're just coming up to the lights now. So yeah, New Zealand has had COVID through our borders lately in the last week. Thankfully, hasn't been serious enough to send us back into lockdown. But anyway, we're just coming up on the end of our walk now. Thank you very much for watching, if you've got this far. car pulling out in front of me. I don't know quite what they're doing. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.